I want back, rest, do it homework, and
Brother, I'll be fair with you. If I was there to advise him, his next opponent would be his wife, Katerina, his daughter Maria, his daughter Lisa, and his sons. His family matters, maybe his business issues. That's what he has to take care of now. He has to stop. It's better to leave 1 hour before than 2 minutes after. Unfortunately, this is the truth. It concerns not just boxing, it concerns every single thing. It concerns you, it concerns me, it concerns every one of us.
Shockwaves are spreading through the boxing world after Oleksandr Usyk reportedly hinted at the possibility of retirement following his intense fight with Rico Verhoeven. Many fans expected Usyk to control the bout with his usual precision and experience, but instead they saw a physically demanding night where both fighters were pushed to their limits. The aftermath has now raised questions about how much the fight may have taken out of the Ukrainian champion.
You can't earn all monies of the world. You can't beat all fighters of the world. But you need to take this decision. And this is a very difficult decision for a man like Usyk, being on his prime, being on his top, being unbeaten, and to leave. But think of the future. So from the bottom of my heart, I wish him to retire at his...
Usyk also addressed the discussion surrounding the Rico Verhoeven fight and made it clear that judging debates and outside opinions are not his main concern. However, his comments about feeling tired after such a demanding contest have still raised concern among fans, especially considering the intensity of the battle he just went through.
I do not think about this. A lot of people say, hey, it's early, it's not. Listen, it's not my job. My job is...
Liam Goss admitted he was surprised by Usyk's performance against Rico Verhoeven, particularly because many expected a more controlled win for the heavyweight champion. Instead, Usyk appeared visibly exhausted and under pressure at key moments, showing signs of fatigue rarely seen before. This has led to growing speculation about whether retirement could now be a real possibility.
Usyk, what the hell was that? Oleksandr Usyk, who is a two-time heavyweight undisputed champion, went in there with a guy by the name of Rico Verhoeven, who had a record of 1-0 with 1 knockout in a fight that he had over a decade ago, who has made his name primarily in kickboxing as a kickboxing legend. Not a boxing legend, a kickboxing legend. On the surface, that is seen as an easy fight for one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of gloves, right? That is seen as an easy fight on paper. Oleksandr Usyk went in there, and for 11 rounds, he made that fight hard. No, not only did he make it hard, Rico Verhoeven made it hard for him by showing a tremendous engine, tremendous strength, very unorthodox, but he made it difficult for Oleksandr Usyk, to the point when you are watching this fight, you're thinking Usyk needs not just a knockdown, he needs a knockout too.
Usyk's former promoter, Alex Krasiuk, has also spoken about the situation, suggesting that he would prefer the champion to consider retirement while still healthy. After such a physically demanding fight, discussions around Usyk's long-term future in boxing have become more serious, with some believing he may be approaching the final stage of his career.
Think of the future. So from the bottom of my heart, I wish him to retire at his prime and being remembered in ages as one of the most prominent and greatest fighters of all time.
Rico Verhoeven continues to claim that the decision went against him, saying he was denied a fair result in a major career moment. However, beyond the controversy, many fans are now focused on Usyk's condition, pointing out how drained he looked in the later rounds. This has only intensified retirement talk surrounding the champion.
Yeah, of course mistakes can be made, but then, looking back at it, the referee should admit his mistake, look back at it and say like, hey, so it's either a no contest or we go to the scorecards. And I think if we go to the scorecards, I was ahead.
Spencer Oliver praised Usyk's achievements and legacy, highlighting everything he has accomplished at the highest level of boxing. Still, after the fight with Rico Verhoeven, even supporters are beginning to accept that retirement discussions are becoming more realistic. as signs of physical wear start to show.
Just that he's a big personality and he sells fights so well and he's a big character, and the press conferences, the build-up to fights, what he delivers in the ring, the guy is a serious talent. And he'll be missed when he's retired. That is.
Don Charles admitted he was surprised to see Usyk struggle through several rounds against Rico Verhoeven. Like many fans and analysts, he expected Usyk to eventually take full control, but that moment never fully arrived. Instead, the champion appeared unusually fatigued, adding more weight to retirement speculation.
Going to the fight, like everybody witnessed, I was very, very surprised and shocked of what was unfolding in front of me. Round per round, you keep thinking any moment now Usyk is going to turn the screw, and it's one of those things, a nightmare that was unfolding in front of Usyk and in front of the millions watching around the world, and I'm one of those. You just keep thinking any moment now Usyk is doing this deliberate. Any moment now he's going to turn it on and show why he's the undisputed, two-time undisputed. And unfortunately, it was one of those nightmares that just continued. And I was very, very surprised, to be honest.
Frank Warren also reacted emotionally, recognizing Usyk's incredible career while acknowledging that the physical toll of recent fights may be catching up with him. After such a grueling contest, retirement is now being discussed more seriously than it was before.
I hope that's going to be the case. Carries on. It certainly would be help.
Eddie Hearn pointed out that Usyk's energy and confidence looked slightly off, even before the fight began. Those concerns now appear more significant after the demanding performance against Rico Verhoeven, with some believing he may have entered the fight already dealing with physical and mental fatigue.
Look, I think the stoppage was early, but at the end of the day, it was tight, it was fatigued, it was the 11th round, wasn't it? Could he make the 12? Probably not. Stoppage was premature. This guy, Rico Verhoeven, is unbelievable. Yes. If he had the experience of, like, when I'm getting tired, close the gap, grab hold, let the referee split you up, buy time, this is what he's missing. You can't get this experience in a training camp. Now, don't get me wrong, we've been 6 months with him, turning him from a kickboxer to a boxer, getting him on the front foot, getting him off the back. We're transforming, and what a performance. Do what he's done with Oleksandr Usyk, because I rate Oleksandr Usyk. Great fighter. He's a great human being.
Ariel Helwani strongly criticized the controversial finish, calling it one of the most debated moments in recent boxing. While the discussion continues online, the main concern remains Usyk's condition, as even in victory he appeared far from his best, raising ongoing questions about how long he can continue at the elite level.